How's it going tonight, guys? I'm doing a video over here at Crazy's place to show what we did in the live stream this morning and what we've spent the last few hours working on tonight. Basically, we're setting up her way of making power using the new burning box, liquid burning box. Basically, we have this fluid tank because we don't have a pump. So this is just pumping the creosote out of the drum and into the wooden pipe into the burning box. And you can see there that it goes through it pretty quick. But a steel burning box is still plenty to run a steel boiler, and that's enough to run the squeezer or crusher or anything else. It does have to be lit with a lighter, just like regular burning boxes. And so then basically we have the same setup here that I have at my old base for squeezing apples into apple juice. It makes mulch occasionally, which is going out this pipe. The fruit apple juice is going through a generifier to turn it into fruit juice, which is then going through this pipe into a fermenter, which has apple oak saplings coming down through this pipe from her tree farm. The apples are coming also from her tree farm from in there. The mulch is coming in through this pipe over here, right here. Excess is going in there, which there will be tons of. So then the fruit juice, as it gets in, is making biomass on this side, which is immediately coming out through this pipe here, going into a still and into a biogas engine. The biogas engine is here to make power for these two, and then this is just for backup power, emergency power, that type of thing. And the ethanol is coming out down there, coming over to this biogenerator, which is filling up nicely. It's full of power. Bat box back there to run her buzzsaw and centrifuge. Now this, I'm not positive exactly how much it puts out, but it does put out enough to run a buzzsaw without this power bar going down at all. So it definitely puts out at least 32 EU. And to turn her bat box on and off, we just put a piece of redstone down on this cobblestone and her advanced button that I made in the update video, and it's turned to switch mode. So you hit the button, that turns the button off, which allows us to start, and then you hit the button again and that turns the machine back off. Now eventually she'll get it wired up with Gregtech stuff, but for right now this is the way it's going. And she was able to make her 2 diamond plates from diamonds to make her crusher, which we just got done doing. So we've actually robbed her steam engine off of her squeezer to run her crusher, and she's gonna go do some mining tomorrow and get some more aluminum and make some more steel and do that. So the only thing about this setup of making electricity this way is the generifier runs off of time, just like the coagulator, and that is the only bottleneck here. If you see, the squeezer does not run very often. That's because its inventory is always full. So I do believe we're going to upgrade this to where it'll come out of pipe and get split into 2 generifiers so she can get more in here. This is very similar to the setup that I'm going to be doing at my place, except I'm going to do it the Gregtech route. I'm not going to use a forestry fermenter and still. I'm going to use a Gregtech fermenter and a distillery. Now the last thing is her boilers are running off of distilled water. The way that we're doing that is from the dryer. She's running her sluice juice through the dryer, getting distilled water. It's coming through this pipe and going back around the back here and going into the boiler there and this boiler here. And then the water that comes out of the 2 engines is running into that Ender IO thing right there, tank, which is pushing it down into that pipe so we can recapture the distilled water. And you can see that thing is completely ran out, so the burning box is off, so we won't need any more distilled water. So I'll shut that off, and I'm going to end the video here. That way I can log out and everything else will basically go to sleep because her chunks are unloaded. But I wanted to make sure that all the burning things that could explode were off, which they are. So that's my little tutorial on another way of making power until we get a turbine. So have a good day, everybody, and I hope it helps.